In the 1960s, Nigeria was a young country, barely 6 years old after gaining independence from British rule. It was a land full of promise, rich in oil, culture, and diversity. But behind the scenes, things were falling apart. This is the story of the Biafra War, a war of identity, oil, and survival. A war that changed Nigeria forever and left a scar still healing today. Let's start at the beginning. In 1960, Nigeria gained independence. It was made up of over 250 ethnic groups, the largest being the Hausa Fulani in the north, the Yoruba in the west, and the Igbo in the east. At first, everyone tried to work together, but old rivalries, deep mistrust, and uneven development started pulling the country apart. The political system was corrupt, and elections were often rigged. Then came the breaking point. In January 1966, a group of young army officers, mostly Igbo, staged a coup. They killed several top politicians, most of them from the north. Even though the coup failed, it sparked a fire. Northern leaders were furious. Many believed the Igbo were trying to take over Nigeria. Revenge came fast. By July 1966, a counter-coup by northern officers overthrew the government. Violence followed. In the north, thousands of Igbo people were massacred. Families were slaughtered. Trains and trucks full of bodies rolled into eastern Nigeria. By 1967, the Igbo people had had enough. They no longer felt safe in Nigeria. So, under the leadership of a young military officer named Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu, the eastern region declared independence. They called their new nation Biafra. To the Igbos, Biafra was hope. It was safety. It was pride. But to the Nigerian government, it was treason. On July 6, 1967, Nigeria launched a military attack. The Biafra War had begun. What followed was brutal. Biafra was smaller, with fewer soldiers and weapons, but they fought hard. They were defending their homes. For over 2 years, Nigeria tried to crush the rebellion. City by city, village by village, Biafra was pushed back. But the most devastating weapon wasn't a gun or bomb. It was hunger. The Nigerian government blocked food and medicine from entering Biafra. Children began to starve, their bellies swollen, eyes sunken. International journalists captured the horror. The world watched in shock. Over 1 million people, mostly children, died from starvation. By early 1970, Biafra was exhausted. The people were dying. The soldiers were out of supplies. Their dream was slipping away. On January 15, 1970, Biafra surrendered. Ojukwu fled into exile. The war was over. Nigeria declared no victor, no vanquished. The government promised to forgive and rebuild, but scars remained, deep ones. Today, over 50 years later, the Biafra War still echoes in Nigeria. Tensions between ethnic groups still flare. Calls for independence still rise in the east. So what can we learn from Biafra? That history must not be forgotten, because when we forget, we risk repeating it.